Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Steve Nason. I'm Research Director. I oversee our entertainment research practice at Parks Associates. And I'm really pleased today to be joined by Christopher Dean from Salesforce Industries. How are you doing, Christopher?
I'm awesome, Steve. How are you?
Doing great, doing great. Maybe you can just give everyone out there a little overview of your role at Salesforce.
Oh, perfect. I'm the general manager of the Media Cloud at Salesforce Industries, and the Media Cloud is a set of industry-specific solutions built for the media and entertainment industry that extends Salesforce's C360 customer interaction platform.
Great, great. So you'll be a great person to talk to get your perspective on the role of data in the digital media world, video space. So really, from your perspective, what is the role of data in helping clients out there in that digital media video space in acquiring, engaging, and retaining their customers?
Well, we actually think data is everything. And if you think about where the world is going and where we are today, we have to put the customer at the center of our perspective. And so we need to anchor all of our service offerings and our interactions with the customer on a set of data about customer behavior and customer interests. And without it, you as a company, we as a company will have a very difficult time identifying, attracting, engaging, and retaining our customers. So data really is everything. And the more data we have and the more we can take action on that data, the better we're going to do as a industry provider to our media and entertainment customers.
Yeah, absolutely. It is pretty much everything. It's such a commodity now that companies on different sides of the fence are fighting over that user data to have the control of that. So can you talk about any specific use cases of using data, either just flat data or what we kind of refer to as smart data, which has AI, machine learning kind of laid on top of it? Can you talk about the use cases?
Sure. Let's think about a few instances. So first of all, if we are thinking about attracting new users and acquiring new users, I think that's a very, very important part. I've spent, 13, 14 years in this industry, and more than anything else, I hear my customers saying, how do you help me attract more customers? So how do we take the data profile of me, Christopher Dean, who likes science fiction and likes Star Wars and likes Baby Yoda and Stormtroopers, and then use that to target a set of lookalike audiences and drive that into advertising and into messaging and into calls to action to acquire more users like me. And if I'm a good customer, how do you acquire more of me? So that is a use case, a first one around acquisition. And then engagement is another great use case. So how do I then, let's say I'm actually a viewer who likes British dramas, and I have just come to the end of this season of The Crown. So you shouldn't be recommending that I'm interested that I go look at the next science fiction. Actually, you should be recommending I should be looking at the next British drama. So how do we then take an affinity-based set of data and behavior and use that to drive next best action and next best offer and recommendations for me to keep me engaged? And that's example two. And then the third example I might take is, how do we take all of my first party data about my consumption and on the B2C side and turn that around and push that into my B2B side of my business, so to perhaps drive a better advertising sales process and an advertising placement process, so I can then go monetize advertising, because all of our customers have hybrid business models now. Those business models are anchored on a subscription, but there's typically some advertising in their business model as well. They might even have content rights and syndication and syndicating out the content they've created. But the last piece that's emerging, that is this flywheel that we're seeing some of these big platforms drive for, like a Disney and an Amazon in the world, is how do you drive content-driven commerce? So, and data drives that hybrid business model across all four of those pillars. So those are three good examples from my perspective.
Yeah, that's fantastic perspective. Absolutely. Just expanding out their business lines. So to kind of wrap up our conversation, looking through kind of a crystal ball, where do you see the role of data evolving from here on out in the video and digital media space?
So I think that without it, you don't have a business, and I believe fundamentally that while having to adhere to the GDPRs and the California Privacy Protection Acts, we need to be able to deliver that data, and our customers have to have the infrastructure to put the customer and the data at the center to drive everything, and that's what we're here to help our customers do.
Well, fantastic. It's a great way to put a bow on the conversation. Christopher Dean from Salesforce Industries. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Steve. Have a great day.